That's right. Coming into this champion select as well, there was a bit of talking during a pause for teammates, so they will be losing one ban.
True. You cannot talk during those pauses.
And they're playing different as well. Obviously, the team is different as Ari is locked in, but across the board, you know, we look at the play style of Mash. It's not what we saw from him in the beginning. He's not trying to highlight himself as the only AD carry that's going to make the game happen for the team. Everybody kind of takes their own role, and I think it pans out well for Coast. A lot of people should think they should be 2-0. Don't deserve it because of that one call, but they're definitely a team you can't just leave to the wayside. Poor pitch, though, if they don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's always the problem with counter ganks. Now it's a mini-Gnar, though. A bit easier of a target.
Yeah.
They could at least get a chunk on him.
Knowing the flash is down, they're really, really sticking on that. Could be the jump. Oh, he actually gets popped on his jump, so he's there for the full duration. They got everything to happen perfectly.
So that was just Chris popping the jump a little early.
Yeah.
I think.
A little excited.
Well, he was scared about getting bursted out just in the duration of the knockup, chained right after the stun. So worst of both worlds there for Chris, though. Goes down. Taylor looking to take advantage of the flashless Kassadin, level 6.
Oh, very nicely done. Gets it. Knew they would take a little bit of damage, but they also knew they were coming out with the kill. Hasn't led his team astray on this one. Still helping to get kills. That's the brush control. Flays the quick draw. A few more shots. One more bullet. No, he cannot get it to hit. That's the rest of the mana. The teleport right in the middle of the fight. Two-man counter-strike. That's Mash getting mashed all the way down. Sheep's the next one. This is the level 9 Cali Trolls now. He's going to be able to wreak havoc. Oh, of course he's going to flash. A nice black shield is Dodo. Hardly any utility to himself in mana and health. Still knows he has to stay in the fight. Teammate come up with a nice kill.
Coast here, during the replay, took the opportunity to jump on Dragon. They know that there's no teleport from Cali, and Cali went back top. So good job by Coast.
Good choice.
You know, bringing that one back. I'm going to bet that he's going up there. Jez is here. He comes up big.
The DFG means he can go hard. Doesn't even need the Foxfire to actually go out. That goes off of a last tick of Ignite. They go hard. Both summoners down on both sides as we
they're diving
have a
Cali
fight in the bottom lane. Cali getting dove as well. Coast really wanted to make some plays here.
He's available.
Pull a few towards mid. They think they can burst this one down. They are going to be able to take down Chris. That means the fight could follow. If they don't get out, they do. Not a problem.
I actually like the call from teammate. Give up the Dragon, take another turret, or at least get turret pressure.
Yeah,
it looks like they will take it. Second Dragon.
They could have.
Almost nobody cares about second.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the Void Rush as well. That's going to be Impaler. And it looks like he misses as he goes to burrow. Cali Trolls gets a little more free time with Mash. And he takes him down. This is going to be Dodo coming in now. Soul Shackles goes out. This is going to give him a perfect escape. They can't follow past Lucy. He can slow them all in the AoE. And Coast is just left wondering now as they chase down a wild goose chase to repair what happened to Mashme. Great job by teammate to reorganize. They might have to give it up here. Chris is in Mega Gnar for him. He can still get a good initiation. That's going to be a big one. Teammate did not expect this, but that's exactly what you have to wonder if Coast is going to do, is just jump on you immediately. Jez is in and out. A lot of the team has the possibility to do that. They close the gap, and then they disengage.
Cali is in the front line right now, but if they landed on him...
Oh, if they land it, they go in, actually. That's going to be Chris and Mega Gnar. Now he goes back into small form, but they're getting some of the kills that they want. That's Cali Trolls low. Took them a little bit longer than they wanted, and they've lost Impaler and Jez is now on to Chris. And a beautiful turn by Team 8. Very nicely done to make sure they were taking and picking out the people they wanted in that fight. That's going to be Mass forcing the flash. He is still slowed. He's going to be able to turn around a lot of damage. Dodging out as well. The blue suede shoes coming into play there for Mashme and Fancy Feet. Long way around. And they should be able to get this. A very nice bit of a sneak here on Baron. Maple Street coming in. Oh, Maple Street could have the plays. That's one. He gets two. And it's going to be the double. Can they hold this? That's going to be Cali Trolls coming in as well to help. Jez is on the other side. Impaler is down, so there's no 50-50 on the smite. Chris, however, now it's his turn to join the party. A new challenger approaches, and he now wants out. A little bit of a second guess on that one. The Baron goes down. That's going to be Cali Trolls. And what an attempt by Coast, really putting themselves on the wire, and it did not work.
I have to say, thinking back to that champion select, talking about the split push strategy and what it gives you. All right, so here comes Maple, the perfect guy to find him in Baron Pit. AoE everywhere.
Oh, the back
Baron
spikes.
back spikes. If there are more people behind him, back spikes come out, he gets the double kill, and that's the smite, more importantly. So they're able to force another cooldown out of Team Coast. Chris, with the right idea, you gnar everybody back into the Baron pit to try and get Baron to do more damage to them. However, he had no follow-up from his team. Has to take the exit dark passage right there from Sheep. Whoa, Calitrolls has gotten himself into a 1 versus 3. Guardian Angel just in time for the dragon. Haha.
It was all about the dragon. Panning out for them. Uh-oh, this could be really bad. Great dark passes to Jezus. He still has Spirit Rush up, so there's potential to pick somebody off and get to the back line if he needs. But Slushy's eyes are on Jezus, and he goes right for him and Mash. He drops Jezus down. Sheep's already out of the fight. He was able to get the box down, but it didn't stop anyone. Team 8 come up with an almost ace. Mashme's limping away from this one.
Now, they do have control of the map. However,
they don't have many
the
minions.
death timers are not very long, so they have to choose their objectives very, very carefully here. They've decided on inhibitor. They need to remember that both Dragon, number 5, as well as Baron are up. 25 seconds on Jezus. They can grab one, because they're going to go with the safe route. They do not want to give away 5th Dragon. They'd rather get Dragon off the map, make sure that Coast cannot respond with it, and then try and get back to defend Baron, because Baron would take Coast longer to do. So they have more time to try and get over there. They might have to trade it anyway, though. Coast are looking to call their bluff here. Chris does have teleport. Cali does have teleport as well, and there's a ward.
I like the choice. Calitrolls goes
Teleport comes in.
The bottom lane. That's going to be top teleport. Chris instantly locked down. This is going to be Baron attempt number 2 for Coast.
He's going for it.
Mashme
Check.
was the guy to break up the fight the first time. Can he do it again? Calitrolls is in. Chris is about to gnar out. This is the fight that both teams want here. Jezus comes in. Maple goes down. Dodo's going to get wiped as well. And they start shredding down Team 8. Coming up from the Guardian Angel, but it's not enough. Calitrolls puts on the counter strike. They can't find the hits until they get the abilities back out. And Team 8 falls into the I think I can mentality, thinking they can keep jumping into this one. And now they almost get aced by Coast. Jezus with the flash charm to actually secure the ace.
Ooh, they don't even want to take Baron. They're shoving into the base.
There's no need. They had the wave.
Yeah, they're going to try and push all the way in here. All right, let's see how far they get. 45 seconds on Cassidy is the longest.
It's a lot of time, Kobe. They have pretty good damage on these turrets. They have really good damage on these turrets. It's going to be 8 seconds for Morgana. Maple Street can put out a little bit of damage. They do have to worry about the crowd control that can be brought as well by Morg and Porpoise. Almost up. Now it's going to be Baron. Let's see what they can get out of this one. It should be taken down quite fast. I mean, Impaler's not even taking that many hits. So this should be good. A great play by Coast. They kind of just turned it on there, knowing that they would be able to get there in time and finally get teammate in the position they wanted.
Yep, and they're just able to get the Baron off. Can they recall in time? Morgana the only one. Everyone jumps out of the pit. Coast with a resounding team fight victory right there at Baron.
It's going to be tough. Good plays coming in here from Coast. A 5th Dragon as well would give them aspect on top of Baron. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Makes it pretty big.
And you have to say, you know, even though this game has been really back and forth and there are a lot of things that teams could have done differently, this is giving them so much experience as far as endgame shot calling, especially on a stage like this when there's this much pressure. Very, very few times in a scrimmage will you be faced with the option of Baron, 5th Dragon, or Inhibitor, and have the pressure of it during an LCS match. Cassidy is the anti-AP AP carry, looking to take out Jezus before the fight starts, just like happened mid. Oh, Mashme gets in with the binding!
What a play from Dodo! That could be it! Does it seal the deal, at least for this fight? It's definitely going to force Coast back into their base. This is a great time, however, for Chris to be Mega Nard. They second-guess the fight. They're out! That's going to be Calitrolls in. He says, team, you got this? They're actually not sure about it. Everybody back in. Make sure you take down Jezus. Secure the kill. That's a double now coming in for Slushy, and it looks like they have eyes on this Inhibitor.
And then, so there is another Dragon backup. And the thing about the 5th Dragon threat is that it never goes away, because they're going to have 4 Dragons the entire game. The thing is, one Nexus turret is the only thing that stands here. 30.
Oh my gosh!
Finish it.
Coast It wasn't the same way, but Coach definitely had pretty much the lead coming into this with how the game was going.
Oh, minions.
What a bind coming from Dodo. Now the Nexus turret falls. The Nexus is going down, and Team 8 is going to take the game over Coast. Wow.
This is just a polar opposite from our first game of the day, Riv. Constant fighting over high priority objectives. Really good end game team fight there from Team 8. We just mentioned AD carry positioning. 3 seconds later, 3 seconds later, it's actually Mashme who gets hit with the binding and consequently loses the game.
Oh.
What a spectacular ending there. Very, very quick. Good job by Team 8 to go straight up the mid and try and end it.